Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? What's poppin'? What's good? The title of the video is Creating Narratives. The title of the video is Creating Narratives. You feel me? Creating Narratives. The title of the video is Creating Narratives. The title of the video is Creating Narratives. Now, what do you mean by that, Elvis? You feel me? What do you mean by that? You feel me? I want to talk about creating narratives. I see all these narratives that Pastor Chris and Taffy Dollar are creating. You feel me? The narrative about the world is still going on. The narrative about, you feel me, they're still ruling. The narrative about, you know what I'm saying, there's no end time. There is no 7th weeks. That they hid the 7th. The narrative about they hid the 7th weeks. So there's no 7th weeks. Feel me? They hid the trumpets. That there's no trumpets. They hid the seal. So there's no seal. The narrative about they hid the seal. So there's no seal. They hid the trumpets. There's no trumpets. You feel me? All this narrative that they're creating, feel me? They think their narrative is going to change the word of God. And then their narrative is going to be established. You feel me? Just like they said, you know what I'm saying, that the war will end. And now they create a narrative that the war is ending. That they're in a ceasefire. You feel me? That they're in a ceasefire. You feel me? They always want to create a narrative. You feel me? They want to create a narrative that they stop COVID. You feel me? The plague of the end time. That killed a lot of people. They said the narrative, COVID only killed 1 million people. You feel me? That they pray to Jesus and they pray to Jehovah. That's why COVID did not kill too many people. That they cast and they bound and they tied and it brought on the spirit of Sarah, the prince of Assyria. You feel me? They brought on the demons. They brought me down. Feel me? That's why COVID did not kill anybody. That was the 5G. It was the 5G that was causing all this death. Like, bro. I don't understand. Bro, I just been laughing, y'all. You feel me? I just been laughing. I don't know what these people think. They think that their narratives will turn to the truth. Will turn to the word of God. That their words will turn to the word of God. Because they come on TV and they wear a pastor like cloth fit and they come and claim in the name of a false God and they talk all that shit that their God gave them power and then God gave them this and gave them that and that God is God and that God can do this and that God can do that. Feel me? They come bragging in themselves that they're great. You feel me? They think now that they could change the words of God. That they could change the words of the Bible. The same Bible that they teach. feel they did not they could change the Bible that they teach. You know, they create all the narrative, man. I see all the narrative. I just shut up. Cause look, man, it's someone you can tell somebody, man, you can't change the word of God. 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 And they don't want to listen. Then there's no amount of you telling them they're going to listen. Sometimes people have to see for themselves that they can't change the word of God. People have to see for themselves that they cannot change the word of God. You feel me? They have to see for themselves that they cannot change the word of God. You feel me? They have to see it for themselves. You could tell somebody fire is hot. Fire is hot, don't put your hand in fire. Sometimes you have to let them put their hand in the fire to get burnt, so that way they'll understand how hot it is, just like a child. You can tell a child, fire is hot, fire is hot. The child would think you're joking till you put his hand in the fire and he get burnt. Then he'll believe that fire is hot. You feel it? And then he'll start crying. Sometimes that's what you have to let people do, man. And I learned that, a long time ago. You feel me? I learned that a long time ago. You feel me? When they were trying to use me to show me that they punishment was punishment, that jail was punishment. You feel me? But I saw jail as another home. You feel me? I saw prison as college. Because I always wanted to go to college, but I never got a chance to go to college. You feel me? They took everything away from me. They told me I'll not be nothing. I'm not going to be able to do nothing. I went to school. I was smart at school. You feel me? They locked me up for petty stuff. Ruined my FAFSA. Ruined everything for me. You feel me? They ruined everything from me. That's why they think. That's why you have to let them think, because they came over the narratives thinking they're hurting you by creating narrative. And they put narrative everywhere. Feel me? You going to the gym? I put a narrative everywhere. You feel me? By putting the narrative everywhere. By using demons, by replacing everybody with demons. And using demons to push their narrative. Oh, we're living our life. Everybody living their best life. Join us. Serve Jesus. Live your best life. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for Jesus to come. You going to the gym?
Yeah, I want to get.
You feel me? Join us. Join us. Jesus is coming. Join us. Wait for Jesus coming. You feel me? Join us when Jesus comes. You feel me? All that shit. You feel me? All that shit, man. They think they change the narrative and say Jesus coming, Jesus God, Jesus this, Jesus that he is God. They think they take credit for me and get to prosperity. Jesus, Jehovah, say they're God, they don't be God. That is a narrative. They have been creating narrative for years. Because we the Godheads haven't done nothing about it. Because we were waiting for the end time. worship. But now, this is where the narrative comes in. They're creating a narrative that they're going to keep living, that there's no mark of the beast. They don't want to say there's no mark of the beast because they know the beast is here, because I've pointed out the beast. So that's why they haven't said there is no mark of the beast, or there is no beast, or where is the beast, that the beast cannot stop them, because the beast could have let it know who the beast was. Just like Pastor Chris. I have a video of Pastor Chris before he knew Bushiri was the fourth beast, the false prophet. You feel that the prophet talks about it? He was talking shit about the false prophet. What miracle would he use? It's all scientific. And then the man put on fire in his face. And he still could not see the miracle. That's what I'm telling you, y'all. The narrative does not change the word of God. They can make narratives all day long. It does not change the word of God or the purpose of God or the desires of God or the plans and intentions of God. It does not change it. 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 It does not change. It does not change the size of God. It does not change the purpose of God. It does not change it. Yeah, you can tell lies. And you can make up stories, and you can say stories. And you can say this, and you can say that. But that doesn't change the intentions of God. That does not change the purpose of God. Because your lies, your narratives are just words. They're just narratives. You can't make a hair when your hair great. You can't make yourself grow old. How can you change the days? Or how can you decide the events of the days? How can you control the events of the days or what happened in the days when you cannot make your hair great, or you cannot make yourself grow old? How can you decide the outcome of the days when you don't even know, when you're not able to even decide the outcome of the present, the outcome of the today, the outcome of it, the second, the minutes, the hours, the days? How can you decide the outcome of the future when you could not even decide the outcome of the past? Do you understand where I'm coming from? They don't understand the word of God. They think whatever they say is what's going to happen. Because they've been doing it with demons and using demons to do whatever the demons want to do. And using and telling demons to do things for them. And we did not do shit. The demons had told me not to do nothing for the longest. To wait to the end. The demon used to come and get permission from me. Tell me not to do nothing. to wait to the end. That's what I'm telling you, man. These motherfuckers using narratives. They thinking they create a narrative, and everybody's on their narrative, that a narrative becomes true. That a narrative will be true. And they can say, Jesus is God. Jesus made a narrative true. Oh, Jesus, Jehovah, Jesus. I just look at them and laugh, like, go ahead. That's why you have to let them see that the narrative is not going to come true. The only way to let them see that the narrative not going to come true is by letting them state their narrative. It's about letting them state their narrative. It's by letting them state their narrative. Let them make their narrative. And let them see their narrative come true. You feel me? 'Cause like I told you, when it's time for the beast to move, the beast will move. You feel me? The beast will move. That's what they want to do, man. That's what they think they're good at, making narrative. Making you think something. Like you don't have power. That's what they try to do to me. Oh, you can't heal. You can't heal. That's why I stopped doing miracles for. Because I got to realize that everybody's going to only them heal while I'm not even trying to heal them. Feel me? But they wasn't even smart to take the healing that I was giving them. They wanted to tell me that I could not heal when I was giving them a healing, a miracle. So I stopped giving them miracles. And I told them to heal themselves. Now, how many people have they healed? How many people have they healed, man? Answer me. How many people have Jesus healed, man? How many people have Pastor Chris healed in the hospital? I used to go to the hospital to heal people. You feel me? I used to go to the hospitals and heal people. I used to heal people in the hospitals. I used to go to the hospital and heal people. But how many people have Pastor Chris healed in the hospital? How many people have Pastor Chris healed in the hospital? How many people has Pastor Chris healed in the hospital? Or Tafadol? Or the Jesus? Or the Jehovah? Healed in the hospital? Niggas don't have to argue with them, man. So let them create a narrative. Because they'll see that a narrative does not work when it comes to the beast. When it's time for the beast. The beast will rise. And they will meet their demise. You feel me? When it's time for the beast to come, the beast will rise. And they will meet their demise. And I will be nowhere around for them to tell their lies. You feel me? So that's what it is, y'all. A nigga ain't really trying to argue with people, man. Why I say don't argue with them. Just let them keep telling their narrative. You feel me? When the beast rises, you feel me? Come for them. We'll see what they have to say then. You feel me? We'll see what they have to say then when the beast rises and start coming for them. You Like I said, the beast doesn't have that much time. So the beast knows what's popping. He knows what's going on. The beast knows what's going on. The beast knows what's popping. The beast knows that he doesn't have that much time to waste. Feel me? Feel me? So let them lie. Let them hide. Let them disguise. Let them pretend. Let them act. But when it's time for the beast will rise. And they will have to face the beast. And that's when they'll